Good morning, children. This video is for anyone working in the Obelisk group. Here's your Fluent in 5 starter, so please answer the questions now by pausing the video and then answering the questions. And here are your answers. Today's learning, children, we are going to be telling time using a 24-hour digital clock, and we're going to be answering questions that involve reasoning and problem solving. So we're going to go with the first question is, here is an information board at a station. It shows when the trains leave. So train A leaves at 17:30, train B leaves at 11:15, and train C leaves at 16:30. Put the trains in order from the latest leaving to earliest leaving in the day. So to work this out, the later the day is, the closer the hour is to midnight. Now we know that a 24-hour clock runs up to 23:59 and then it goes back to 00. So we're looking for the hour hand that is closest to the hour of 23. So which number is closest to 23? Well, that would be 17 because it's only 6 hours away from 23. So train A leaves the latest, sorry. Then between these two, we've got to see which number is next closest to 17. As you can see, 16 is only 1 hour from 17. So C would leave next. And then B would be the earliest train to leave during the day because it left at 11:15 in the morning, whereas these two left in the afternoon. Second question. A shop was robbed sometime after 6:45. Detective Evil Clue knows when some criminals left the shop. Who should Detective Clue arrest? Explain your answer. Now, as we can see, this time here has got this AM, PM. And as we discussed in the last lesson, PM stands for post meridian and PM means in the afternoon. So after 12 o'clock, after midday. So we need to convert this time into a 24-hour clock to match with these two. So to do that, I said the last time is that we need to add 12 to this number here to give us what the time would be in 24-hour clock. So 6 plus 12 is 18. So this shop was robbed sometime after 18:45. Now if we look at our time, Mo Formi left the shop at 15:30, which was before 18:45, whereas Nick Stuff left the shop at 19:15, and that's after 18:45. So it says, who should he arrest? Well, he can't arrest Mo Formi because the robbery took after the time he left, so it must be Nick Stuff. So who should he arrest? So we can put Nick Stuff should be arrested as he left the shop half hour after the shop was robbed at 18:45. Now the reason why we put half hour is because it's been 30 minutes since 18:45, it would be 19:15. Our last question here are some different times. So we'll sort them into categories: before noon, afternoon, and can't tell. We'll go to A first, and it's 10:05 digital clock. And remember when Mr. Taylor said that digital clock is a 24-hour clock, so the maximum the hour can go to is 23:59, and anything before 12 would mean it's in the morning. So we can say that 10:05 is before noon, because noon is another way of saying midday, and 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock during the day. So this would, 10:05 would happen before noon. So it happened before lunchtime, midday. B, well, this time here says the hour and the minute hand. So the hour is pointing at 12 o'clock, and the minute is also pointing at 12. But remember, the minutes goes in intervals of 5, and this is always 0. So this is exactly 12 o'clock. But we can't tell whether it's in the morning or in the afternoon. It's because it doesn't have AM or PM next to it. So we're going to put 12 o'clock, which is B, in the can't tell section. 6:25 in the evening. Now we don't need to write this time here, because this is our key bit of information. In the evening. In the evening happens afternoon, after midday. So we know that C is in the afternoon. That's your input for today's lesson. So please now go to your task sheets and answer the questions. Best of luck.